What people will never cease to amaze me. Nigerians will not cease to amaze me. Like, I saw this particular write up now, this thing flying everywhere. I think the Papa Regina wrote this thing during the time Regina wanted to get married to Ned Nwoko. He was not in support of Regina getting married to Paned. Yes, I can understand that. Then again, after all said and done, he later came back. You can see two pictures here when this girl gave birth. I think I saw where they gave him a car or something like that. It was as if they bought him over, something like that. But that is his own right as a father. Now, ever since this whole incident happened, now people now went back to bring this right up that the man condemned the marriage between Paned Nwoko and Regina. He said he was never in support, that it was Mama Regina that was pushing Regina, blah, blah, blah. You know, he said a lot of things. Then people are now channeling the energy towards the woman. Everybody is talking against her. I am not saying that, yeah, that it's proper that an older person should marry a younger person. No, that's not what I'm saying. Or maybe that what happened between them is proper. But why are we always pushing the rate we are pushing this blame on this woman? We are not even trying to consider her effort in training these children, her effort in taking care of these children single-handedly. Now the papa is coming out to begin to tell us, now he's not a good man, right? He's a good man. A father that abandoned his children is now a good man. Papa that was never there for his child is now a good man. Because this woman did not equally abandon this child when you abandoned her. Had it been that when you left this child and the mama left the child, what would become of that girl? Now automatically the advice of a father is the best. When a father is always a father. A father is. Where were you when this girl was growing without you? Where were you when you were supposed to direct her? Where were you when you were supposed to guide her footsteps? Where were you? We were nowhere. Now this woman refused to abandon that child when you left her. Where were you when you were supposed to do the duty of a father in the life of that Regina? So that she will not go astray. All these blames should go to you. You are the head. You are the one that brought that girl into this world. It was from your water that you molded Regina Daniels. And the arrangement was not that you bring a child into this world and abandon her to be taken care of by just her mother. You still have the responsibility. You still have to, you are answerable to God for abandoning this child. So all these people blaming Mama Regina, you did not do this. It was me. Where was the father? Father was the one that abandoned this child. If this woman made mistake or did something wrong, the man should be held responsible, because you are the one that's supposed to be the father, the umbrella, the protector, guardian of these children. Even the wife is a child in your hand. Your woman should be seen as a child. You are the director. You are their guardian. You're supposed to be their God on earth. You're supposed to be protecting them. Where were you when all these things went wrong? Where were you? You were nowhere. Now everybody, Mama Regina. This woman has come out countless times to say, I was not the one that introduced them. My girl came and said it was Papa Paned that she wants to marry. And even to an extent, she started disobeying me, her mother. When I noticed that I'm about to lose my child, I now had to support her. She said this thing, she granted interview first one in Igbo, granted interview second one in English. Yet Nigeria don't want to leave her. You guys are not fighting the right person. If anything go wrong between Regina or her lifestyle, everything, her father that abandoned her should be held responsible, because the father supposed to be her protector on earth. Where was the father when this girl was being misled by the mother? If we should put it that way, if you guys feel like the mother did not do well, she didn't train her child well, where was the father, the person that bettered her? Where were you? Were you supposed to give birth to a child and abandon the child for a woman to train for you? Una they quick, they blame women. You are blaming this woman now because she never abandoned her child. That's why we are blaming her, because she never abandoned her own child. Because when the man decided to move on, the woman refused to move. She sacrificed everything to make sure that her children are okay. Their story is everywhere. How they started going to location, how they started filming, how the woman was encouraging the girl. Remember that any money you're getting today is what you're going to use to feed ourselves today. The girl will be like, oh, thank God, I'm able to make money for my mother. Let me go. The woman was there, giving Regina moral and physical support. She was there, molding her, directing her into acting and everything. Do you know what it means? I have a son that I'm pushing right now. I know the sacrifices. I have a son that I'm pushing. Sometimes I know the sacrifices. Sometimes you go to work. Sometimes they will not even bother how you come, how you go. You have to sacrifice that as a mother. You have to do that as a mother. So where was the father? All these things were done by the mother single-handedly. Until she pushed her daughter to limelight. That woman should be giving her flowers. She pushed her daughter to limelight. She pushed her daughter to becoming a star. She pushed her daughter. She did not. That woman did a very wonderful job on that girl. That she grew up and decided to marry an old man shouldn't be the reason we should persecute her. Where was the man that brought this child into the world? Why was he ready, waiting for when to blame the girl? Or blame the mother for the failure of the girl? When this woman was having sleepless nights, where was the father? Where was everybody? The girl came out and decided to marry an older person. Why are we pushing the blames towards the mother? So let us try to always balance this thing. Check it in your hearts. What if this woman abandoned this child when the father abandoned her? What will become of this Regina Daniels that we are singing her praises today? What will become of her? As far as I'm concerned, that woman tried her best. Pushing your daughter to limelight is not easy. Pushing your daughter, a small girl, pushing her to limelight, to becoming a star, to becoming a celebrity, is not easy. It's not easy. So, Mr. Man, all those your right of because I will advise you to keep it one side. You failed this Regina Daniels. You failed the mother. In fact, you should be held responsible for whatever that happens in the life of these two children that we are giving to you. Because as far as I'm concerned, Mama Regina and Regina, they are children in your hand as a man. It is your responsibility to guide them right. So if you fail in your duty as a man, take the responsibility, blame yourself, and don't push the blame towards a woman that decided not to die, that decided to survive even when you abandoned them.